So are you an investor? Are you a saver? Or are you a spender? I would advise you to be a saver, but a saver with caution of growing. Ask yourself this question today. Which particular money personality do you have? Remember, these are nurtured from childhood. I invite you to come and join our master classes. If you're that type of person who is always on a spending spree, my sister, try to check yourself. Try to review. What are you spending on? Welcome to Smart Money Queens, where only money matters are talked about. We specifically talk about how to manage money, and we focus more on women. Today we are going to talk about money, your money personality. Have you ever asked yourself what your money personality is? Or are you the kind who just sits back and does not even try to search around you to find out what is my money personality? Because this money personality is exactly what defines how you manage your money, how you get financial freedom. And it starts from your attitude towards money. Are you the kind who just gets money and gets excited and goes on a spending spree? You're buying this, you're buying a nice bag, you're buying a nice shoe, you're going to hit makeup, you're going to the pedicure, manicure, you are doing all this stuff. Or are you the kind who sees this, gets this money and decides to stash it somewhere for a particular time? You see, all this depends on how your attitude is and how your culture is and how these habits, they are the ones who shape how you think, feel about money. Or are you the kind who runs on multiplying that money? You want to add a coin onto this money. Now, today, that's exactly what we are talking about. And if you're the kind who runs to the supermarket, to the malls, that means your money personality rotates around spending. You are always on a spending spree. And if you're that type of person who is always on a spending spree, my sister, try to check yourself. Try to review. What are you spending on? Because I know you want to be in the latest market. You want the latest gadgets. You want to be like your sister next door, your neighbor. Because the other one has an Apple phone, or it has a nice watch, or has nice jewelry. You also want to do that. That is not a good money attitude. It means you are a big spender. And such cannot give you financial freedom in the near future. You get to regret it. So today, if you need to shape this up, if you need to balance off yourself and stop this money habit, I invite you to come and join our master classes. If you're the kind of person who looks at money and wants to keep it, touch it somewhere and wait for it to multiply, or you're looking for long-term, that means you're a saver. You tend to save that money for a future purpose. That's a good thing. But it becomes a problem if you only make that money sit somewhere and it's not doing anything. That kind of personality also, you need to check yourself. Look at yourself and ask yourself, is this the best thing you can do? Those are people who are stuck in one place. They think if they put this money somewhere, it is going to get lost. They fear to take risk. So you stay in that financial prison, and yet you can actually break loose from this financial prison and use these savings to actually do something that has a multiplier effect. Or are you the kind of person who multiplies that money? You become an investor. We tend to take a back seat when it comes to investments. You think that if you took that step forward, you fall, you have made losses. And yet those risks are the ones that can give you what you need to have that financial freedom that helps you grow this money and multiply this money, and then you become financially independent. You get to live the dream life that you have always wanted to live. You sit back and the money works for you. That's what an investor does. So are you an investor? Are you a saver? Or are you a spender? I would advise you to be an investor. I would advise you to be a saver, but a saver with caution of growing. Or are you that particular type of person who has that particular money habit that is always cautious, cautious of how to spend that money? That's what we call the balanced money personality. You're always cautious. That's the best one, by the way. That's the best money personality. If you have that one, you are always managing your money so well, because you'll not run on a spending spree. Neither will you leave that money to sit doing nothing on your account, and neither will you fear to take the risk to multiply this money. So ask yourself this question today: which particular money personality do you have? Remember, these are nurtured from childhood. It mushrooms from all the cultures around us, the habits around us. If we've been around big spenders, we are going to be big spenders. If we have been around people who are good at saving, we are going to be good savers. Or investors, you're always going to have that mindset. Your mindset is always about multiplying, investing. Where do you want to belong? I, for one, I was there before. I was actually the worst big spender. I would spend. Oh my God, I would spend. But I realized it, and I checked it, and I revised it. I urge you today, change that money habit. I invite you to come join our programs. We have master classes in all these areas, and this will help you take the next step.